no one offers showers to the homeless. No one embraces a homeless and says that I'm embracing you because it's a commandment. We simply welcome you without bias. My name is Flavie Villanueva, Flaviano, when my mother is mad at me. I'm the eldest of two children. I am 55 years old. My sister is 51. She lives in the US, and we're just two right now, trying to care for one another. And I would like to claim that I was raised by beautiful, pious, and God-fearing parents. Establishing the Arnold Janssen Kalinga Center was just a dream. I never thought about this. I never planned about this. If you would ask me 10 years ago, it was, should you say, by reading the signs of the times, when I was assigned as a Justice and Peace coordinator of the Society of the Divine Word of the Central Province, that paved the way for me to discover and embrace the plight of the homeless people. But more importantly, it was clear to me that when I lived with them for hours and days, I knew that they needed more than food. I was very convinced that what they need most would be an extraordinary care, a care that suspends all judgment and just allow them to experience this love of the invisible God whom they also pray to. The need for hygiene is something that is paramount. Apart from food, where they would have some access to, the need for a toilet and bath, clean ones, is something that they ardently seek. So this two, or even this three, to provide dignified care with food and showers and bath was something that came about in 2014. I don't know which would be best to begin, the struggles or achievements, although I don't really dichotomize the two. But the challenge was from the beginning, it was not embraced so easily. It was difficult, especially if the difficulty came from my own very proposal was denied, rejected on reasons of money, reasons that it's never been done. No one offers showers to the homeless. No one embraces a homeless and says that I'm embracing you because it's a commandment. We simply welcome you without bias. Actually, we do have a format of welcoming them. We begin with the crippled, the lame, the PWD, the elderly, and then the children behind. And others would insist, why do you keep the children behind? Because we would want to teach them. We don't want to romanticize the children. We love the children. That's why we teach them the value of kindness, of compassion, of respect for the elderly. So the struggles at the beginning, a combination of the acceptance of the mission, of the ministry, the acceptance of even the community by itself. I remember being shut down by barangay officials and the police, and we were treated like trash. Dogs were treated better during the pandemic, but we were just treated like shit or trash, and we're asked to be driven away. You go home, one police was saying, and I wanted to say, are you crazy? Are you lacking in some sense? That's why you call them homeless. They have no homes to go to. And then he shut up. And the painful fact about that was they all go to Mass. They all make that sign of the cross and say that, I love God. Oh, God bless you. But when it comes to the rejects of society, when it comes to the homeless, when it comes to street children, I want nothing to do with it. But all these struggles are tapered by the beautiful stories of success, of beautiful stories. When a person learns to say thank you for the food, when I see a person going back for a second, third, and fourth serving, and yet with a clean plate, saying thank you, I can survive through the day. When I see someone smiling, combing and grooming oneself after taking a bath, these are daily stories of the hand of God caressing, touching them, combing them, and just embracing them, saying that, mahalaga ka sa akin. You are my beloved. When a homeless person particularly experiences this, that for me is one for the books. More than an achievement, it is simply a beautiful story to tell. Radical hospitality. I love the person who coined that. It's like Jesus. It's like Jesus in his time who was radical. Perhaps that's why I have a sedition case myself. Trying to be radical like him. Radical means, radical hospitality is, for me, offering that compassion that the world does not see anymore. Offering that care that people never thought of doing because the recipient does not deserve it. Radical hospitality is one that goes out of the box, not because of promotion or success or wanting to be seen, but simply because this is what the gospel dictates. And that is what we're trying to imitate. To love the way Jesus loves, to welcome Jesus the way he dictates in Matthew 25. When I was thirsty and hungry, you gave me food and drink. That is simply what we're trying to imitate and also encourage the world to follow. I would like to share the dream of my dear Cardinal Chito, the one who blessed the center, and a very good friend and shepherd, that after 10 years, Kalinga Center closes down. Meaning there's no need anymore for a center that caters to the homeless, because there's no more homeless people in the world, at least in Metro Manila. But this is an ideal. So let me dream for the opposite. Let me pray and work for the opposite. We recognize the homeless, but the first thing we recognize, they are human beings. Tao sila na may pangangailangan ng kalinga, pag-unawa at Hindi lang pagkain at ligo. Tratuhin sila bilang isang likha ng Diyos, anak ng Diyos. That is the first thing that I would like to appeal to anybody when he sees someone different or particularly someone in the streets. Look at them through the eyes of God as one creature created by God. Therefore, though in the streets, let's care for them the way Jesus would care for them. A lot of people have said that we don't have funds, we don't have resources. Look at the story of Kalinga. I was alone. I didn't have money except 7,500 pesos. But just like Arnold Janssen says, our money, the money that we need, are already in the pockets of our donors. We just have to pray and believe in the mission of God.